This looks crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. And now I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new vlog. Hello, we've got a few days ahead of us and we are officially sending our girl off. She's off on her second ever work trip, but this one, she's literally gone for 11 days. That is crazy. That is crazy. See ya. See ya. And we've not really said this either, but I think once she gets back, I gotta let them know.
You're telling them?
We don't really have exact dates, but we do, you know, we're gonna keep y'all informed. I think that I'm gonna go see my sister for like an extended period. Well, not super extended, but like more than like a few days, yeah. I think I wanna try to aim for like 2-ish weeks-ish, maybe more, maybe less. But I called Marley and I was like, listen, you can literally.
Okay, bunny.
What was that? Weasley just did a hop and a skip in a weird,
like
bunny
way. The legs.
But I called her and I was like, listen, you can literally say no, but like, I think it would be so fun. And like, when am I gonna get the chance to spend like that much uninterrupted time with you? Like, we just have the opportunity now, and like I can work from there, and you guys will love Marley content, and so it just makes sense. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Which means AJ's running the house.
Which means I'm literally like taking my car down to Florida too, like because I'll be there for a while. So I'm like, the animals, I know.
That's gonna be Myrtle's most depressed 14 days of her life.
It'll take Myrtle, I think, a second to forgive
like
me. No, she does. She does like you. She sleeps in your bed once I'm gone for a few days.
She doesn't sleep up there. She hops up there, she smells, she gets off.
And she's like, where's my mom?
Yeah.
Where's our mom?
Our mom.
Isn't it crazy that's your sister? So is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I have made us some, tell me about your freaking manicure.
Obviously, I had to get my nails done for market because, like, gotta be sophisticated. And I decided to explore the Russian manicure world, and it did not disappoint. I went to a little small business. It was in her house. It was so cute. She played a movie for me, and they are stunning, beautiful, not a cuticle to be seen. Love them. Love them. Not even in the triple digits either for a manicure, a Russian manicure nonetheless. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. What did you say? It was 80 bucks?
It was either 80 with tip. I don't remember the exact breakdown, but it was cost even more because I had to get my dip taken off. So that was like $10 of it. So if I didn't have that on, it'd be even less.
This is taco soup. It's actually the one that we got from that store downtown Franklin we love. There's a little spice store that is local, and they have this, they have a bunch of soups. I actually think that we have a butternut squash one as well, but this one was, I was starting to make chili, so I was like, I was seasoning the meat for chili, and then I was like, wait a second. I think we also have those more rounded chips too that we could use. Do you want sour cream on yours? Okay, I'm gonna put some sour cream on. Do you want to just watch something on my like iPad here so we don't have to, because we got some packing. It's hot.
I got that now. Yeah, we can watch something on your iPad.
Okay. All right. Look how cute.
It's the suitcase.
She thinks that I'm not going anywhere, honey. I'm not going anywhere. Do you want to see what the freaking animals do anytime they see our stupid suitcases? Do you want to see? We love our suitcases. I said that because I was trying to make them feel better, you know? Look at her over here with her squishmallow laying her head on it. Please.
Please.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere. And we're going to do lots of fun stuff. And also, you're supposed to be sitting over there. So, but mi casa, su casa, baby. We love. This is good. It's good. It's good. We're watching our favorite, How to Catch a Smuggler. It's on Disney Plus. It's so freaking good, you guys. It follows different airports, so like Miami, LA,
JFK.
Yeah, JFK, but then it's also like borders in Canada and Mexico, and it's different. What is that called? It's all different, like Homeland Security, I guess. What do you think the craziest thing that we've seen on this show has been? Because there's been literally every single type of situation.
Probably when
And, like,
they are driving across the border and they find just like in every compartment of the car or something. Like they take the car apart and find something.
It's crazy that sometimes there's people that, like one time this girl had something under her car, but she was like so upset she had no idea, and they were like, no, this literally is like something that happens. Somebody that knows that you're coming, or like they're following you, and to see that you're kind of coming this way, they'll stop at the like last gas station, pop it under your car at the gas station, and then follow you across the border.
And then get it when you go and follow you.
How freaking crazy. Also, they literally just get to stab any box that they want to. Shoes. They're just like, have this metal thing and they're like, bloop, bloop. And sometimes like powder comes running out.
And sometimes it doesn't.
It's wild. It's just really like, it's crazy to see this.
Oh, I would say it was pretty crazy to see the teenagers that went across the border so they could drink. And then they came back and they were like, wait a second. That one was pretty good.
That was fun.
It's just so good. And part of it's filmed in the Atlanta airport, and I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah. Atlanta's a big one that's filmed in. I'd say the main ones, airport-wise, LA, Miami, Atlanta.
I'd say JFK more than LA.
JFK. But then each one of them is different stuff. Like when it's at JFK, that's like the boxes and stuff, really.
Yeah,
that's really not even the...
It goes out to homes and does like home investigations.
Yeah. But Miami is like, they do mostly in the airport stuff.
Yeah, and like smuggling.
Yeah.
On a person.
It's wild. It is wild. But we recommend it. It is To Catch a Smuggler.
How to Catch a Smuggler.
To Catch a Smuggler.
We're on season 4.
Let's go. Wesley.
He said you can't go if I tear it apart.
He said if this is Wesley. Oh yeah, boy. Wesley. Y'all, this is like fabric mesh. It's definitely breathable, and he's
Yeah, he's ripping it to shreds. He loves it. That's his happiness, is when he's in clothes.
When he's like wrapped up in something. How we doing?
We're doing good. I have nothing else. I'm just trying really hard not to spiral. I keep thinking of the shower that I have to take and the TikToks I have to make, and it's just, it's a lot.
Honestly, you're under so much pressure.
It's just like...
Please, no, we're joking.
Please, it's so not serious. It's so not serious.
We found a new National Geographic on Disney show. 2 of Annica's favorite things, sharks.
In New York City.
In New York City. There is a great white nursery off the coast of the city. Isn't that crazy? Look how cute this is. We got this from Hollister. So cute. This is what
I have to.
Look, I just got here. Look at the way she's looking at me.
I'm sorry. Play your little game you did the other day.
Oh, what'd I say? So what are we doing today? We're gonna just take a little off the, I love when they do this, just a little off the ends.
What are we thinking?
Or this, I love when they start doing all this stuff, you know? And they're like,
oh, like, don't you love it?
their hands look prettier though. Mine are like, theirs are all like, you know what I mean? You like it?
Yeah. Can you hand me my black pillow?
I have the morning gags.
I had the nightmares, so.
Oh yeah, Annica's been up for the last
hour.
like hour with nightmares. Meanwhile, I was in REM. I think I get my best sleep from probably like maybe 3 to 5. That's when my body has finally given up for the night. I guess I can actually tell from ordering. Oh, perfect. My sleep score is 62, which back in my day was considered an F. I failed with 4 hours and 15 minutes of sleep. So, wonder why I have the morning gags. Because this is the thing, I was just reading an article about reading an article, not a TikTok and said it was an article. I was actually reading an article that said that women in their 30s are the group of people that like they need more sleep and get the less sleep, or get the least amount of sleep than they should. So, guess I'll have to come back home and take a nap.
Sleep score 60!
I win! No, I'm 62. Oh.
Mine's worse.
Yeah, mine's better.
I thought you said I bet mine's worse.
Well, that's not the winner.
You
That's
are,
not
didn't
the winner.
My readiness is 70. It says go slow.
My readiness is 67.
That will not be happening. I had
Seems like you
3 hours and 57 minutes total of sleep and 28 minutes in REM.
Also, Annica got an Aurora ring for her birthday.
I did. It
was literally, yeah, it took her a whole month to get here, which I remember when I got mine. I got mine in like 2021, maybe 2022. When she said that she was going to ask for one from one of her grandparents for her birthday, I was like, Annica, Jane, that is something expensive to ask for. And she was like, no, you just got the gold one, which is so expensive. And I remembered that the gold ones are so much more expensive, but I'm a gold girly, so it really only made sense for me to get the gold one. But look how you can tell I've had it for literal years, because it's like half gold, half silver at this point. But there's nothing wrong with it, except for all my rings fit differently.
You lost inches off your fingers.
Yeah, I've lost some finger weight, I guess, and I've had to wear this. I just have to stack it now, so it's definitely like 2 sizes too big now at this point. But the space there, but it's definitely worth. I mean, I like having it, and now especially that I know that this one specifically has lasted for. I guess let me look and see exactly when I did actually purchase it. I got it in September of 2021. Oh my god, it's almost September of 2024. So 3 freaking years that I mean, honestly, for 3 years and me wearing it almost every day, except for that one little maybe 5-month period where I had not started wearing another ring on top of it, and was it 2 years ago that I was packing up my winter clothes for the winter, or my scarves, and I shoved down in there, and when I pulled my hand back, I guess my ring stayed in the bag, and so I didn't find it again until the next time I was bringing those scarves out. So we do love. Okay, what's your vibe over there?
We have a little circle within the Aura app where we can like see each other's readiness.
Yeah, we have we can like share each other's scores and stuff. But it is reassuring. Like when you wake up and you feel like this and you look at your sleep score and it's like, hey, literally you are not okay. It's like, okay, I will take it easy. All right. Well, you think that's the last time you're gonna have to open and reopen?
Yep, I'm done.
You're done? Guess who else is done?
He's so over it.
All right.
We're ready.
Tell her bye, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, for sure.
This is gonna be rough.
Sure.
I mean, happy.
Happy rough, but rough nonetheless.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
But like, this is the age where girls are getting their dorm stuff together and going off to college. So we're trying to pretend like it's that.
It's just not though.
But she had a little sad moment last night.
I did. I very much did.
Yeah. Okay, I think that earring combination is great.
Right?
Yeah, look at her new earring combination. How gorgeous. They're from Ana Luisa. She's got a code, and we've got one coming up soon too, but if you like her earrings, use her code.
That's gonna be our rule of thumb. If you like mine, use my code. If you like yours, use your code.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave you guys here. Sorry. Gotta focus on her for a second. Gotta get her, out the door. And I'll take some phone clips, but probably gonna leave you here so I can turn my attention to.
I'm a lot to deal with when I'm going to the airport.
No, you're not. We're just gonna.
Definitely am.
No. Okay. All right. Let's get to the airport. And we did have to open it again. Said please. I'm coming right back, boy. I promise. I'm coming right back. Yeah. Bye.
You get to where I am.
Bye. Love you. And she's gone. That's crazy. Hey, we're home. I am gonna put this huge, you can't even see it, but it will be a fine angle once I've got these clothes put up, but I have just folded all of these and we're not gonna just let them sit here. Normally I'd be like, okay, well, folding them was good enough. Good job, Jen. And then I'd walk away from this. And then this just does keep piling until then they get unfolded and I have to refold them again. So I'm not gonna let that happen this time. We're gonna fold them. Also, this, I actually probably could fix this today. Let's get on that as well. Real quick, I did go back to sleep for a full hour, so I don't want y'all to think that I just beat my way home and then just got right started on laundry. I took a nap for an hour, got up, brushed my teeth, then ate peach cobbler for breakfast. Brushed my teeth, then decided it was laundry time. Laundry is such a morning chore for me. I feel like I have chores that classify as like morning chores. I guess because dishes are the evening chore for me. Like I like to get the kitchen and dishes looking kind of okay after dinner. So that gives me, I guess, a clean slate in the morning. And that way I kind of get my laundry started and things in the morning. So we're almost done though. This is not a morning chore. When am I gonna learn that this just will not sit on top of this fridge? I'm gonna put it right back up there though. I feel like if I can get it in the right position. Okay. This is normally a Saturday or Sunday chore. This is a weekend chore. This is not a morning chore for sure, but we had to get our ceiling repainted in the bathrooms in our laundry room. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, I did notice when I walked in here today, that was yesterday, I did notice when I walked in here today that there's footprints on there's footprints. They did have a ladder, but you know, if they had to balance here for safety too, this is all I can think about. I was in here again washing my hands and I was like, oh my God, I have got to get these footprints off of my bathroom counter. So, love this guy. I really do try to use clean products. I do. This just is my killer of choice. In the office that I used to work in 1.5 million years ago, this is what I used to like clean in there with. And so I don't know if it's nostalgic or I don't know if it's just, I trust it because the woman that I worked for used it and so I trust her. But regardless, Spick and Span has my vote today and we're getting this clean. Shiny and clean. Almost forgot her. Hello, it is the next day. We're up early, headed to the hair salon. It's hair cutting day. Listen, we were gonna put some color, but Luna's eating her breakfast right now. I'm gonna let her finish eating and we will catch up soon. Hello, okay, we are here. Here's the hair sedge. You know, I do like to add some lightness to her during the summer months because I really do like spring summer because I do love and I feel my best when it's just like jet black or like really all dark one color. However, I have been really loving the brown and almost want to kind of stay in a true brown. See, look at when the light's on that brown right there. It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. I do think that I want to like zhuzh the cut up a little bit. Let me see some inspo photos I've screenshotted. Like I just want so many layers. Do you see how like face frame she is? And then this one I just really love like around the face. I feel like I want some more kind of here. So, but then when I do love when it's just like all one long. You gotta change it up, you know what I mean? So we're gonna change her up. We're gonna add some layers. We always have layers, but they're like long layer. There's the end of my hair. There are some layers in there, I promise. This is oil in my hair. I promise it's not this greasy. I do sometimes let it get almost here. trust me. But anyway, all right, so I think I always kind of just like go with what my stylist says, because at the end of the day, this is their profession, and I like to tell them what I like, but I do trust Zach enough to then take what I like and do what's best for my hair also. So I think I'm gonna film this vertically for TikTok and Reels, so I will insert that now. Okay, see you when my hair's done. Let's go get a haircut, a much needed haircut. Look at these ends. Let's see her. Oh my god. Where'd all this come from? Yeah. No, it's so good. No, that's so cute. Do we love? Look at these. Okay, to be totally honest, it is several hours later because I got home. My hair appointment was at 9 a.m. So by the time I got home, I felt like I was like late starting the workday, which it was fine, but I just like immediately got to work. But now we're off. I've just taken Tunes on a walk. I finished one of my books. I started another one, which speaking of, oh my gosh, you guys, if I have ever influenced you to do anything, please let it be read some Freida McFadden books. I am such a Freida McFadden girly. I've read pretty much almost every single one of her books. No, I've probably read half. Let's see. She has 37 titles and I have finished, okay, it looks like I finished 10, but some of these are also, it looks like just some of her titles in other languages. So I don't know how many she has, but I have read 10 of hers, and let me just say, I'm gonna finish every single one. There's 3 also currently on pre-order, so I love her. She's like thriller, but not like scary thriller. They're just great, they're just great. I just finished the Housemaid series. So it is, The Housemaid's the first one, and then The Housemaid's Secret is the second, and then I just finished The Housemaid is Watching. And y'all, the way this book had me like yelling out loud a few times, like being like, oh my god. And then sometimes I was like, oh, it's about to be this person, it's about to be this person. Like one thing I knew it was gonna be something, but I didn't know who, and it was just a big, huge plot. I loved it. And then the last sentence of this book, it was one of those where I literally was by myself and I was like, great work, Freida. Great, great, great work. Anyway, on the way up from taking Tunes on her walk, we grabbed some packages. Now, I did use my own parade code because Annica stole my black version of my bra. And so I did feel the need to replace it on my end. Oh, I guess I went with gray. Didn't even end up getting a black. In my latest parade haul, I got the black version of this. I think I have the green one on right now. Yes, I literally have the green one on right now. This is my favorite bra in the world. It's the Parade Support Scoop Lift something. It's awesome. I currently do have a code with them. Maybe it's still active, JA50. But I used that sucker and I got me another one of these because I got me one in black and Annica tried it on and she loved it. So I ordered another one. And I also had ordered a medium in the black. I guess I just wanted it to fit like extra snug. And it did, it would have been fine. But I was like, you try this on, see if you love it. And she was like, yeah, I love this. I made all my friends feel this last weekend. Like it's butter. The material is just so, it's nice. It's nice. So I'm very, very glad to have that. And also, remember the pasta dress? Yeah, I can't stop freaking wearing it. And I like want to be able to wear it to the grocery store and stuff. And guess what? This is so cute. This is just so cute, but it fits so well. It's so cozy. It's comfortable to sleep in. It's great. Like I like to have pajamas that I can also get up and kind of do stuff around the house in and lounge in, or these are so cute to take and travel with. I love a dress. I love a sleep dress. It just feels like a sack and I love it. And this is one of my favorites. So I'm very happy that I like randomly tried that pasta one to know that I love these so much. Okay, next up, we did have to send off our mics. Our mics had some sort of like issue, but it was under warranty. So I was able to send them back to DJI and She's back. Oh my God, I'm so happy to have. What is this? Okay, this is the receiver. Hi. Hi. Did you guys miss me? Wow, okay, finally. Wow. This is awesome. You know what this means? As soon as Annica's back, we're back on our... Can you? I mean, I do cuss on this channel, but I was just about to say with my chest bullshit. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure these are just some storage bags. But we'll see. Some storage bags. These I got on Prime Day, and they came with the pump. So that should be fun. I just had 2 last time in the storage. We should do that soon. My storage unit, I love our storage unit, but the last time I was in there and I was putting some of our window things in there, one of the bags burst. And so I need to, obviously, there's some other shuffling I can be doing. I just need to reorganize some stuff down there anyway. So, new storage unit bags. Woo! Oh my God, I didn't even finish showing you my hair. That was literally the first thing I was supposed to do. I had one job, show you my freaking hair. Okay. So this is after coming home, working, doing my little walk, everything. I had it in this cute little bun. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I wanted stuff to fall down when I had it up. Okay. You guys, look how cute she is. I got a lot more layers than I normally do. Like I usually just do long layers. Literally no. Also, Weasley's taking a huge poo right now. So if you hear anybody digging, that's who it is. I think I just went up a point. If I was a 10, I'm 11 now. Like, this is crazy. This is such good hair. I mean, obviously the curls are a little crazy because it's been in a claw clip all day. But like, whoa. The layers are crazy. Y'all have seen me take my hair out of a claw clip 100 times. It'll never look like the layers are just so good. Look at that. Also, I told him I wanted to mic us up next time because he just does such a good job of like when I'm explaining what I want, not only executing it in a way that it's like the best for my hair. And I like my hair best when it's a solid color, whether that solid color be solid black, that's when I really feel my best. But my natural hair color is a little bit darker than this brown. And I think I've always wanted to be like a lighter brunette, but without sacrificing like having to lighten my hair, you know? And he's just able to do it. Like this is the lightest my hair has ever been without having like, you know, highlights and stuff in it. And I just love it this way. Yeah, I'm staring at myself, okay? Yeah, I'm staring at myself. I'm staring at my hair. And you know when it smells? It just ain't nothing like the way your hair smells after getting it done. Like this, put this in a freaking candle. You know what I mean? Hello, okay. When I shoved my leftover chilies in here the other night, I don't know who it was. I'm gonna take the blame for this one because it probably was me. The pickles got knocked over. And it was like a plastic jar of pickles, and there's pickle juice on that level and the level below. So it is time to clean the fridge. For sure. Oh. Look at the dried pickle juice. Yeah, I had a freaking Ben & Jerry's Tony Chocolonely bar right there that I hadn't even touched yet. They got drenched in this stupid pickle juice. Let's throw these away. You guys, this whole drawer is filled with pickle juice. Oh. Well, that really cleaned her out. It looks like we need to go to the grocery store. Hello, we're in the storage unit, obviously. This is the new one. This is the new bag that I just got from Amazon. These are the ones that I get from Target. And these guys came with this pump. So I unscrewed this and like suctioned all the air out. These has a thing for like vacuums, but I could just never get it right on those. So when these were on Silver Prime Day, I was like, let me just try these because I have literally bought like 5 bags of these and I just keep repurchasing them and I keep not being happy with them. So hopefully these work out. I'm not gonna I was gonna switch over some bags. This is the bag that was, I guess I don't really need this. This is the bag that was broken, so I did get it switched over. I should have filmed that, but it was very easy to switch over, easy to pump the air out of that, and I think that's all I'm gonna do down here, honestly. This looks crazy. This, I do feel like I need to do something about this pretty soon. I just rearranged this so it's a little bit more organized. If I have an unpleasant look on my face, it's because it just smells like a storage unit. I actually sprayed my Freshie body linen spray on one of my face masks and like left it out to air out before I came down here, and then I forgot it. So I can't stay down here. I can't stay down here much longer. Okay, well, let's go back up. And now we are gonna organize this guy. Listen, I know that I have a literal TV right there, but it's not big screen time, it's little screen time. Big screen is for nighttime. It's little screen is for chores during the day. And my iPad's dead. Oh, I'm watching Presumed Innocent on Apple TV. I'm just on episode 2, but very good so far. Honestly. Weasley, you literally can't even really fit there, low-key. What's going on? And voila! Look, this is the more like electronic side, and then you got games down here, and then this is more like books and keepsakes. So my like high school yearbooks, AJ's high school yearbooks, some other actual books. I did have to move the books down because it looked like that top shelf was getting a little heavy. So move some of the heavier stuff down to the bottom, and she's looking fabulous. I will say, look how freaking cute this candle is. This is the one that we got from a Shop of Things in Nashville. It's a color changing candle, little wax things. You can see like the little pops of color in there, and then once it gets to them, it melts. I just got it melted enough to where it gets some action going. This is one of my favorite things in my house. I love her. This is from Kirkland's, a Shop of Things, TJ Maxx, CB2 candle, TJ Maxx, Crate and Barrel maybe, or CB2, but I think Crate and Barrel. Come on, look at her little tiny guy. These are Amazon. I think these were TJ Maxx, a set of 2. And then these guys were from New York. This, Amazon. These, I think these are also maybe Pottery Barn. So kind of a mix of everything. I do have the stuff linked that I can on my ShopMy and my Amazon too. I just filmed an entire outro, probably talked for 10 minutes. We did a whole get unready with me while we chat about life. I cried, there were tears involved, and the mic wasn't plugged in properly. So we are gonna go to bed. We will have this same conversation. It'll be totally different because I've already forgotten what I said, and we'll have this conversation in the morning. Okay, let's try this again. This time, instead of getting unready with me as we chat and catch up, we will be getting ready together and do our makeup and kind of talking current makeup routine and just current thoughts and vibes. So starting off, we have our tried and true, the Supergoop Glow Screen. I love her. I really do. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good news. The crying all the time because Annica was turning 18 has wrapped it up, and it's come to an end. I have not cried about her turning 18 since she has. So that was just a phase. But now we're in a different phase, which is not to just get immediately so deep, but the only way I can describe it is I think that I'm just now like realizing things and seeing things in a different perspective, and I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest, but I'm also just seeing and feeling what I just went through these past 18 years, and there's a lot to unpack. And I am in between therapists right now, which is not a great time for that, I would say. No, I really need to be talking to somebody. I need to have a standing appointment. But there's just so much different trauma. It's hard for me to find a therapist. And anyway, that's not what we're talking about. What we are talking about is it's hard being this age and like looking back and realizing like what really 18-year-old Jennica went through. Like seeing Annica get these opportunities. Like this is why I've worked so hard. Like this is what every decision that I made, this was in the back of my mind, like for Annica's future. And now Annica's getting to live in Annica's future, and it's like, okay, what now? But I have also always said, I hope that once I'm 32 and Annica turns 18, I hope I can take a few years to just like recoup. And that's what I need to do. Like, I want to remind myself, like, at least until I'm 35, like, girl, this is your break. Like, genuinely, it is your break. Whew, I don't want to get emotional because I promise, like, I'm fine. I really am, but it just is so difficult, like, realizing some of the things that I went through that I wasn't able to see them because I was in just such survival mode. I was in such positive thinking for the future, thinking to get us out, thinking for the next steps. And like, now that I'm here, I didn't realize that I was gonna... Joy is doing her best to keep those memories back of my brain right now. Anyway, it's just hard realizing like some of the stuff that I went through and like, you know, debriefing that. And it's just, I guess I just really never, people would always say, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like, it's so crazy you've had a kid since you were 14. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's wild. Like, but that's all I've known. And now is the first time in my life that I'm like, holy shit, like, that was crazy. That was crazy. And like, so many things that I went through, like, I just didn't deserve. And I didn't know that until now. And now I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer. No, okay, I really have to get it together because we're not doing this. I'm just like a crier. Like, I cry at everything. I cry at anything. I cry all the time. I cry happy stuff, sad stuff. I mean, if I sat down and I had a 10-minute TikTok break, I'd cry at least 3 TikToks. Like, I'm a crier, okay? Anyway, this is the Givenchy concealer. No, it's literally not. It's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, and it's literally, this is like so empty, but this is my like 5th repurchase, and I do really like the Kosas, and I have the e.l.f. camo concealer. Oh, here's another one. I have this guy and this. Oop, actually Annica took the e.l.f. one. I also love the Kosas one, but this one's a little dark for me right now. I love this concealer. This really is my favorite and my go-to, and I won't even consider another concealer until this one gets the boot. So anyway, I'm so excited about these like next chapters for us, but I really do want to like chill for a second. I need to like remind myself of that, and I need to, because I can already feel myself being like, what's next? What are you gonna do? And people are asking like, what are you gonna do next? I'm like, I don't think y'all understand what the fuck just happened to me these last days. Like, that was literally, I mean, it was what was supposed to happen to me, but that, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Like, it was a lot, and I'm not trying to be like cryptic or anything, but I just really did not have a good co-parenting situation, and I'm not going to go into more detail about that. It's not like tea, it's just, at the end of the day, it still is Annica's dad, and I'm just not going to go down that road. So I do struggle with that. It does suck because I know that I could help so many women that are in the same situation. I know that some of this I've been through, other women are going through as well, and like, maybe one day, maybe once we've done a little bit more healing, but for now, like, I just want to live like slow. I just want to be able to relish in these years with Annica and her. Like, this is such a fun time of life, like, especially with her having the support of her mom and like doing a fun job that she loves. Like, I'm just excited to see what's happening with us. But I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, like, other than writing my book and just like living a happy, chill, slow life, like, I have no other goals right now. Eventually, maybe I don't even think I'd get back out into the dating game. I think if I dated somebody, it would literally have to be somebody coming up to me and being like, don't you move a muscle until you give me your phone number. And I'd be like, I'm calling the police. And then they would, I guess, figure out a way to get my number. But it's just not looking good. And I know that like so many, as soon as I sit down with so many of my girlfriends, speaking of, this is Dibs. Love her. She is one of my girlfriends. This Dibs is so creamy, so good. I have this one and this one. They sent over a huge package, and it kind of like low-key smells really good. I thought that I was gonna love and be obsessed with this guy. How Jennica is that? Like, that is the most Jennica blush color ever. But oddly, I cannot stop using this one. And this one's like not even a normal blush color that I use, but I'll show you guys when we get to blush. This I've been using for contour though, so love it. What was I talking about? Dating. Oh, okay. No, I am in such a point where every time I sit down with like any group of girlfriends, like there's people that are newly engaged, newly married, newly having a baby, like, and sit down with me and they're like, girl, you're gonna move to New York and you are gonna find you a man. And I'm like, I hope that's not the first thing that happens when I get there. Like, maybe, I promise I could go my whole life and not meet a man and be fine. Because, and I have reasons, I'm not closed off to it. Like, I'm not ever going to be closed off to it. Especially, like, I really feel like I'll have a friend one day that's like, oh my gosh, so-and-so's friend, like, I've got somebody for you to meet. Like, I feel like that's how I'll maybe meet somebody again if it happens. But every single woman in my life that has had, like, a significant influence has been a single adult female. My gran, literally since 1992, like, was never married. She was married to my grandfather, obviously. They were divorced long before I was conceived. So I just never saw Gran with a man. She didn't meet Frank until her, like, 60s, I think. So, like, that was a late love, and I think that's beautiful. I can see myself with somebody that's, like, they're gonna have to already have their own kids, or, like, be down to not have kids, or be down to raise whatever kids end up in our house, but not from me. Like, that's already off the table. So that limits me for a few years. I feel like I need to give some men some time to have their own kids, you know? And my Nana, my grandfather actually passed away when my dad was young, and she never, like, dated again. She raised 4 kids by herself, and she was just a queen. And every time I went to my Nana's house, it was this big, huge family-run, woman-run household. And, oh my gosh, I used to cat sit for this lady that lived beside my gran, okay? And this is, honestly, when I walked in her house, I was probably like 8 when I started cat sitting for her, and she lived in a duplex apartment, okay? You walked in her house, she had her 1 car spot, cute little porch. You walked in her house, it was like living room, kitchen, and then you went upstairs, and it was like only rooms for her closet. And I would walk from my grandmother's house to this woman's house when she was out of town to feed her cat. And I remember walking in that house and being like, yeah, this is the dream. This is the dream. This is the dream. Like, I could live in that duplex if it wasn't in Lawrenceburg. If it was somewhere else, I could move into that place tomorrow. Like, that's just when I knew I would be happy with me and cats forever. And it turns out that is the case. And just because I don't, like, want kids of my own, I've said this too before, like, I feel like I'm gonna help raise more kids. Like, I don't know how it will happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. Again, I do want to be selfish for a couple years and just be by myself and do me, and which Annica will still be with me, but I need a minute. But I definitely think that I will have other kids in my house, and I also, like, I can't wait for, like Drake's gonna have kids maybe one day, and, like, I can't, Maddie, like, I have so many kids that I'm gonna be, like, loving on, but I also dream of the day when I have my own catio and freaking 10 cats. How many cats is too many cats, do you think? Oh, this was that blush. How freaking gorgeous. So it's like, what color is this? This is number 4, Not So Basic Bronzed Iced Chai. Oh, the bronzer is Iced Chai and the blush is Not So Basic. And this is the only brush, you know that I'm a blush connoisseur. Like, blush is the one thing. Blush and mascara would probably be my only 2 things I couldn't go without. But this blush brush from Real Techniques is so good. It's just really, really dense, and it allows you to be able to control the blush wherever you want it. Look how gorgeous that is. And so creamy. I'm very, very, very impressed with every single Dibs product that I got. Okay, I feel like this is low-key kind of been a lot. Am I drama dumping on you guys? This, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. brow pencil. This is the one that I have. My go-to is the Huda Beauty one, but bought this as a backup with you guys months ago, and I've not even repurchased my Huda again. I'm probably just gonna use this one until it runs out and then repurchase it again to have it as a backup. So I really, really like it. It's the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and I don't use a lot. Next on the agenda to talk about is my little getaway to go see my sister. I'm so excited, and I've got a Q&A coming up that I'll, like, talk more about, but I, like, looked at Annica one day and I was like, look, I need to have a talk with you. I need to go to Marley's and I need to be there for a minute. Like, what is the maximum time that I can be there that you will be okay with? And because I just, like, I would love to go down there and be down there for, like, a month, you know? Just getting to not only, I don't know, not, like, being on vacation with my sister, like, actually getting to be sisters again, not just, like, getting to see each other, getting excited, catching up, getting in a groove, and then having to leave again. Like, I want to be there with her for a second. We've just lived so far apart for so long. I mean, she moved before COVID to Florida. Like, she's been 6-7 hours away for all this time, and there's been so many times over these years that, like, we've had stuff planned and then they've fallen through, where she's gonna come up for this and then she's been sick, or I've been like, it's just, it sucks not being close to your sister. I mean, obviously, if anybody else has sisters that they're long distance from, you know. And if you are not long distance from your sister, I want you to call your sister right now and y'all go get freaking Mexican margaritas tonight, or y'all go literally run to Sephora tomorrow. Like, please go hug your sister. Anyway, so I just like need time with my sis, you know what I mean? And I just want to take advantage of every moment I can. Like, I value getting older so much. You'll never catch me complaining about my age or like being scared about turning anything. Like, I just value every single age that I turn and getting older. But with that comes so much like more sacrifice, and then also people's lives get, you know, crazy. And so while Marley and I both have this time that we can spend this little extra extended time together, we're just taking advantage of it. I told her to like not take off work or anything. I mean, if she wants to take off a day or two, that's up to her. But I would be working during the day as well. I also do just want to spend some like solo time at the beach. That's been something I've never done, and I would love to plop my butt on a beach and be there alone with the waves for hours. Like, that sounds, and this is the first point in my life I think that I would be able to do that guilt-free. Like, every single time, I've never been on the beach by myself, but even when I have been places without Annica, like, I'm wishing she was there when you know, I feel like this is gonna be such a good time for not only having some sister time, but like also some time for me to have this, like, I'm gonna be driving down there. I'm taking my car, so I'm gonna be driving down there by myself. And don't you guys fret. The first thing that I did was I typed in my sister's address and I said, I think there's a Buc-ee's in like Huntsville or Athens or somewhere along 65. Please, it'll make this road trip worth it if there's a freaking Buc-ee's. And guess what? An hour into the trip, Buc-ee's! So we're good. So I guess I say these updates to say, like, there genuinely is no 5-year plan over here. I've had an 18-year plan since I was 14. So the plans are taking a break. We're on a no plan for the next at least 2 years. I can't even imagine where we'll be in 5 years, because I just want to be able to take any opportunity. I just want to be able to keep supporting Annica in any opportunity, and just keeping my colon healthy, you know. Those chronic illness girlies. Like, I feel like I've really been able to, over the last few years, like, understand my colon disease for the first time, like, pretty much ever since I've been diagnosed at 17. I'm feeling, like, good about my colon health, and it really does feel so exciting. But change is also nerve-wracking. So nerve-wracking. Is it It's nerve-wracking, right? Nerve-wracking. Next, we're going to use some of this. Is the Dibs Pop Star blush duo set, and it leaves such a pretty like sheen. I don't really have any other blushes that leave like this much of a, I almost don't even use highlighter when I use this blush. Cute. Now, I'm not just going to be sitting freaking dormant for a few years, okay? We're still going to be doing stuff. Like, I feel like I want to do more like maybe speaking. I've always loved public speaking. Always. I'm like, put me on a stage and give me topics to talk about, and let's do this thing. Or even like podcasts. Oh, there was something in my eye. You know, there's always something fun going on over here. Oh, this is this powder right here. I used a pink Kylie Cosmetics powder in like 2016, and it was discontinued, and I had been searching for a freaking pink powder ever since, and everybody told me to get the Huda Cherry Blossom, and it was sold out for, I looked for this stuff for years, I'm not kidding, and I found this in New York a couple of times ago when we were there, and like went through the bottom drawers and found it, and I love it. This is only my second ever purchase of this, and it, like, when I see it in the wild, I get it. Because it's just so good. It's so good. I don't know. I don't know. It's obviously, it's like the skin tone that I have, but the pink just does, it does something. Now, when I use white, I can just tell that it doesn't have as much of a natural sheen as the pink. I love it. If I haven't convinced you to try heatless curls yet, y'all, that's all that this is. This is no heat on my hair whatsoever. This is just heatless curls. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who else used to sit in their bathroom sink to get ready with their best friend? Me and my bestie Brianna, we used to sit in the bathroom counter every single day, every time that we were getting ready. Actually, you know what? I've been loving this other mascara. And that's crazy for me to say because this telescopic is the love of my life. This L'Oreal telescopic mascara. I mean, it's just so good. It's so good. It's the best in the world. But this brand sent me, where's she at? It's gorgeous, you guys. I think I was using it yesterday, and so it ended up maybe in the bathroom, but it's got lash serum like infused into the mascara, or like growth serum infused into the mascara. Here she is, and y'all, this packaging is like so chic and like ceramic almost. Feels very luxurious. We'll do a side by side. The brushes are definitely way different. This one's like a really thick bristle, and then if you've never used this guy, it's more of like a silicone. I don't think it's gonna focus on it, but they're very different. So I was shocked that I liked this one so much because this really has just been my holy grail for so many freaking years. But I was like, not gonna let this go to waste, especially with some serum in there. And I have really liked it. Okay, this eye was with this, and this eye was with this. These lashes on this end don't curl as much as these don't. So don't use that as your baseline because they're also cousins, not sisters. Anyway, I will talk about this more in my Q&A because that's where I'd planned to, but I promise y'all I see the comments and I'm not ignoring. We just had to kind of get our shit together too. But the plan is still New York, okay? The plan is still New York. It is just delayed. I'll go into a little bit more detail in the Q&A, but there's not anything like dramatic or crazy. We're just... Annica loves her job. She's gotten really good opportunities. She really loves like certain seasons. She's been presented with so many cool opportunities, literally like this weekend, but we're not in a rush to like get out of here. And it's not like she has like an August school start date or anything like that. Like that is the goal, but if it is later, if it is into the next year, like that's okay. Obviously we want to be out like yesterday, but like nothing's wrong here. Like we're really happy. We're really happy here. Now, I can't be happy here much longer, you know, like I do want to live somewhere else. Like that's just, and it's not, no tea, no shade against here. No, I just have done this for 32 years. I literally have to do something else or I'm going to go crazy. That's part of the reason I'm like going to my sister's for a second just to like breathe. But, and just to think like we want it to be up there somewhere. But also, like, if either one of us gets a really cool job or anything else happens, like, we're not married to any certain thing. I think as of now, like, if we could just, like, move tomorrow, we would move to, you know, an outskirts of the city, Hoboken, somewhere out in Brooklyn with a parking space, or Queens, or... I'm down to go straight to Long Island. I'm down to go straight to Long Island. Again, we're not unhappy here. Like every single thing that like this little girls weekend that I was just able to have, like it's just so special to be here for that stuff too. And like I said, with Annica, when we first like that was the beeline goal. That's when Annica, she had not even started working at Glamour yet. So like she really is just like loving this job, and it just doesn't make sense for us at this exact moment. And y'all will know more, you know, as we go on. Like I said, I know that it was like 6 months before you could even find out about this, her going to this work trip, but because it was such a crazy market experience, like that was, we just really couldn't talk about it. The plan is that there's no plan, and that's just how it's gonna be for a little bit. Let me know what videos you would like to see with Marley. I know that Marley's always a fave. We're going to be in like the Orange Beach, Gulf Shores area. So if you guys have recs or faves, I've already started like pinning things for us to do. I've already started to find me some hot girl walk parks. I'm not bringing any of the animals, obviously. They have to stick together, but she has a dog, Stormy, that looks just like Toons. And so I'm so excited that I'm going to be able to take Stormy with me on my walks during the day while Marley's, you know, I'm still going to be able to make lunches for Marley. I'm not going to give up all my mom duties. I am still big sis at the end of the day too, you know. Well, this catch up was so nice and definitely much needed. I don't mean to like not talk like this. I just get caught up in like vlogging and forget to like sit down and chat. So this is me sitting down and chatting. I also asked for like what people wanted on my Instagram Instagram for videos while Annica was gone, and there were so many. I didn't realize people like solo content from me. I mean, content with me and Annica always just like does better, and it's just it's fun. I feel like I even do better with it because I've got my girl with me, but it is fun doing stuff solo, and we're gonna have us a nice little time together next week. So I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. We'll see you very shortly in the next one. Bye.